Friends, I'm thrilled to wrap up 2022 with some news. The upcoming release of my fourth book, The 7 Deadly Myths, Anti-Semitism from the Time of Christ to Kanye West. This book traces anti-Semitism from its earliest origins to the present day. It shows why anti-Semitism remains such a tenacious and potent form of hatred, how it is passed generation to generation, how it corrupts the reasoning and poisons minds and societies with paranoia and rage, and how it drives ordinary people to commit inhuman acts. When Kanye West went DEFCON 3 on the Jewish people, it was immediately attributed to mental health. He's off his meds, he's gone insane, but there was nothing insane in what he said. Everything he accused the Jews of, peddling filth and pornography to corrupt Christian values, seizing control of government, media, corporations, whole industries, standing in the way of a better, purer world, has been said of the Jews for hundreds of years. This book shows where these theories come from and how this concept of the sinister, all-powerful, villainous Jew was created and permanently lodged in the conscious or subconscious mind. The answer lies in the 7 deadly myths, the dangerous conspiracy theories that have clung to the Jews through the millennia. Behind the propaganda of resurgent ultranationalism, the Black Hebrew Israelites and Louis Farrakhan, campus anti-Semitism, the violent crimes that target Jews on a daily basis, we will find one of these myths or some alloy of them. This book unravels those myths: the blood libel, Christ killers, global domination, obsession with money, dual loyalties, a people who think they're superior based on the chosen concept, a people who have passed from being oppressed to being oppressors. Now, we might like to think we've evolved beyond believing in Jewish elders plotting global domination in a cemetery or abducting children to drink their blood. But these theories survive. They survive in how the Jewish people are perceived. The myth of Jewish obsession with money resulted in the abduction, attempted extortion, torture and killing of Ilan Halimi in 2006 by a gang in Paris. Halimi, a young Jew who lived in public housing with his mother, was selected because the ringleader told his gang to find a Jew because they are loaded with money. During an escalation in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict in May of last year, Turkish President Erdogan said, "It is in their nature. They are murderers, to the point that they will kill children who are 5 or 6 years old. They are only satisfied by sucking their blood." Following the tragic Grenfell housing block fire in London in 2017, a volunteer at the site, Tara Ahmed, claimed victims were burned alive in a Jewish sacrifice. The Jews have always been the ones behind ritual torture, crucifixion and murder of children, especially young boys. And then we have Kyrie and the claim that Jews are imposters, a myth that heaps scorn on the Jewish people and strips them of who they are. And then we have Kanye. There's plenty in here about Kanye. You see, by understanding the mythology of anti-Semitism, by pursuing each myth to its self-serving and devious origin, by showing both where these myths come from and how they present today, by exposing the charlatans and villains who created these myths, they lose their power and they lose their hold. Now, this book is full of incredible stories, and it explains anti-Semitism clearly and succinctly. It is a resource for educators, for policymakers, students, and anyone seeking to understand anti-Semitism and all forms of hatred and conspiracy theories and how they can be stopped. Friends, the 7 deadly myths, anti-Semitism from the time of Christ to Kanye West, is now available for pre-order and will be released in May 2023. For tour and launch details, media inquiries and everything else, you can go to my website alexrifchin.com and subscribe for the latest updates. I hope you will join me in this journey to finally liberate this world from the misery of anti-Semitism. I want to thank my wonderful agent, Nadine Rubin Nathan, my publishers, Academic Studies Press, and everyone who made this book possible. Hit the link to pre-order, share this post, and I can't wait to see you in 2023.